Hi guys, this is Joy, and I wanted to show you a real quick preview of the beta version of the iPhone Design Space app by Cricut. Now, this is not out yet. It's supposed to be coming soon, and keep in mind too, this is the beta version, and what that means is this may look slightly different when it actually comes out for the general public. So let's get started. I've gone ahead and I've downloaded the app, and I've now pulled it up on my phone. I'm going to go up to the top left and touch the little person that you can see up there and click on sign in, and then I'm going to sign in. Okay, I'm all signed in. Now, this is very similar to the iPad app if you happen to have that. And let's just go across the top and see what we can see. When I go ahead and I press those three lines on the left, it's just like the iPad app. I've got my projects and then all the different categories of make it now projects, excuse me. So I could press my projects and up will come my projects. Now at this point, the projects you're seeing are the ones I've made in the iPhone app, and the other ones are ones I have on my account, but they are not showing up right now as little icons. They're in there, but they're not showing as icons. So just FYI, it may be different. Remember, this is the beta version. Going across the top to where we've got those three lines, on the right-hand side, when I press that, up comes Projects, Design, or Mat. So let's go to Design. That brings us to our mat. So how awesome is that, right? Now, in the upper right, you'll see those two arrows in a box. That means it fills the screen completely with your mat. And if I press that again, it goes away. And then you can see all the things on the bottom you need to know. So we've got, starting from the left, insert image. I'm going to press that, and up comes all my categories, cartridges, and things like that. Okay, here's everything. Now, if I wanted to go ahead, I'm going to pull down categories so you can see what's there. And here are all the features, and you just swipe to see everything, all the different categories. Let's say I don't want categories. I want to look at my different cartridges. I just press on that with my finger, and here comes my cartridges. Okay, here are my cartridges, and you can see them. I could scroll through them to look at them, or I could go ahead and search by cartridge name. I'm going to search by cartridge name, and I'm going to enter Artiste. And there's Artiste that comes up. I just click on that. Okay, here are all my images, and I can just scroll through these and select what I want to insert. It's just that simple. Now, how do I go back? I could also search. Now let's see if I can search within here. Let's say spider, because I saw some spiders. Let's say search. It's going to search within the Artiste cartridge. And there are the things related to spiders. So you see the spider and the web, and don't ask why I chose spider. That's awful, isn't it? But here you go. Now I'm also going to take a look here at this, looks like a golf tee on the far right. I'm going to press that, and here's some filters so I can see my images, subscription. I could just look at cards and envelopes. Let's click on that and see what comes up. Here are cards and envelopes. So let's go ahead and pull one of these up. Where's this camper one? I want to do this camper one here. And I'm going to click insert. And here comes my camper. Now, just like in the iPad app, I've got the same kind of boxes. So in the upper left, that red X, that means if I click that, the whole image goes away. Upper right allows me to turn my image. Bottom right makes it bigger or smaller. And then, bottom left where you see the lock, that makes the proportions. Right now the proportions are locked together. If I press that, then, and I'll do it here, I can make things wonky, see? So you see what can happen. So I don't want to do that. I want to fix this. So I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'm going to swipe, and there's the undo button. And I'm just going to press that till I get us back to where we were. And that should be good. I'm going to also remember to lock this again. So when I pull it out bigger, you can see. All right. Now let's just go ahead and look at these items on the bottom. We've got insert text. We've got actions. So we've got our usual ungroup, attach, detach, weld, arrange, duplicate, all those kind of things that we're used to doing. We've got edit, which sets our sizing, as you can see, and you can rotate, horizontal, vertical, flip, that kind of stuff. I've got sync, which I use to see how my mats are going to come out and drag things to and from. Let's press sync to make that go away. I've got layers so I can set my colors because I don't like this dark blue. So I'm going to change that to like a light blue so you could actually see what's going on. And I don't like this green camper, so I'm going to set that to, I prefer a different green. How about that green? Okay, ooh, that's awful. Okay, hang on. That's pretty, ooh, okay, that's a little bit better. And then I also want to set this to a different green. Okay, so there are my layers. And I'm going to press layers to close that again. Undo, redo, and then settings tell me if I want to use metric, if I want to have grids. I do want to show grids and help align smart guides. All right, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Pretty simple to use. I just wanted to go through that. There's one more thing you might want to know, and in this case, I'm going to first close this. Let's find another image. So I go to the bottom, and I'm going to this time close that. Okay, and I'm going to pull up, let's see if I can pull up like phrases. There we go. Search for phrases. Okay, here comes some phrases. Let's find some. All right. How about this? Oh, baby. That's cute. Now, this is pretty cool what we're going to do next. Okay, now, do you guys see this? Looks like a little camera in the bottom. Click on that. And now you see my pillow from my couch. I can actually then take my image and make it the right size. So pretend I was going to put Oh Baby on that pillow. And I can kind of see how that would look. So how about that, you guys? Isn't that cool? I could take a look and try it out. Now that looks awful because of course this is a maroon pillow. But I think that's a really cool feature that is not on the iPad app at this time. So remember to, so we'll be done with that here in a second. I'm going to press that to close it. So just remember that at this time, this is the beta version. All right, let's get this cut out. The first thing we need to do is to make sure that our Bluetooth is hooked to the Explore Air. So I'm going to press the home button on the phone, which is at the very bottom of the phone, that, button you always press to do everything. That'll close that up, and I'm going to scroll or swipe to settings. I'm going to go to Bluetooth, it's on. And then I'm going to pick Cricut Air. So I get connected. Okay, now I'm connected. I'll hit that bottom button again. Swipe back to the Design Space. And now on the bottom right where it says send to mat, I'm going to send that to the mat. Okay, and then I'm going to press go. I'm set to go, and I can go ahead and cut. And I am on my way. So how awesome is that, right? And then here's my second mat. There you go. You can just scroll by hitting those arrows, and you're set to go.